The internet is always normal. It's never weird. That's why Nikocado Avocado is still trying to convince us that his new boyfriend is not his husband, Orlin. Jeffree Star fired his hairdresser, and Jamie Lynn Spears is trying to blame Elon Musk for offing her cats, which is as plausible as trying to fit an entire dresser into a compact car. Irrelevant news. Logan Paul Jr. turned 24 recently, and since he moved from Los Angeles to Miami to get away from distractions like parties, he celebrated in a very unexpected way. Birthday, dear Phil. Happy birthday to you. Folks, you gotta appreciate Jake Bathroom Stall right now because he helped LA County reach 1 million COVID cases, and now he's moved to Miami to help them break that record. And speaking of moving, Jeffree Star let everyone know that he's moving on.
Good morning to everyone except the guy that used to do my hair.
Folks, did I read that correctly? Did Jeffree El Chapo Star get rid of his hairdresser? Because you know, folks, the beauty mafia doesn't play around. They got eyes and ears everywhere.
I always hold the people around me accountable. I know that's hard for some people to believe, but I'm a grown-ass man, and 2021 will only be full of good energy. 100.
Oh, I get it now, folks. He just unfollowed him and fired him, just like Shane Dawson. Anyway, folks, moving on, but staying in the beauty community, Nikita Dragon, what's she been up to?
Nikita, have you heard of these?
Hey, do you want one?
Oh, I get it. They're joking around that Nikita Dragon needs a mask because she was recently caught while vacationing in Miami without a mask on, and it kind of went viral, which is amazingly hilarious because, you know, folks, as we've seen just moments ago, Los Angeles County became the first city in the United States to surpass 1 million COVID cases. We're #1. Take that, rest of America. And in other news, Nikocado Avocado is still dating an anonymous person who is definitely not his husband.
You pretend to be smart, but you are than a sack of rocks.
I'm actually very smart.
Folks, am I the only one who finds the dynamic between Nikocado Avocado and his new boyfriend to be the exact same dynamic he used to have with his husband, Orlin? Because maybe that would be enough for me to start believing that it could possibly be Nicocado's husband under that panda suit. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Or maybe my brain stopped working.
Stop! You don't have to practice what you preach. Have you ever heard that expression? Oh, no, you don't, because you don't read like I do. There's an expression called practice what you preach. Some people don't have to practice what they preach, but they're good at preaching.
Isn't it wonderful to live in a time where it's absolutely normalized to be a complete hypocrite? In fact, folks, the best thing about our generation is that we celebrate hypocrites, as long as they have enough followers to hide behind.
You're starting to act like Orlin. Oh. I didn't mean to say his name. No! No! Now you're really trying to act like I meant Borland.
I am learning so much from this video. I had absolutely no idea that all you had to do was change the first letter of a word that annoys someone, and immediately the problems were solved. Anyway, folks, moving from a professional mukbanger to a wannabe mukbanger, Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. It's been a minute since we talked about him, huh? I wonder what he's been up to.
Guys, Big Ed here, obviously. Welcome to the One Wet Nap Ribs Challenge. Oh, shit, I got that in a rib.
This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love Big Ed. He keeps it classy.
One wet nap. Wait, it's a little bigger, sorry. Fully extended. That's what she said.
Folks, I wasn't ready for that. I haven't heard that joke since The Office ended in 2013.
They didn't give me any fork, so. This macaroni good.
This is how you make it on the mukbang game nowadays, folks. You gotta understand, Nikocado Enchilado lowered the bar. The only way to make it is to lower it even more. To any aspiring mukbangers out there, just know that unless people are leaving your video throwing up, then you're not doing it right.
Ribs are so good, but it's really, really messy. And now I'm thirsty, so.
Big Ed is revolutionizing the mukbang game, folks, because not only is he upping the disgusting factor, but he literally placed a lavalier microphone right under his mouth, so you are forced to hear every single sound that goes around his mouth.
Guys know I like my women spicy, right? Because they're spicy women. They're the best.
I know I've said this before, folks, but I wanted to update you again that I do plan on eventually filming my videos in an airplane. That way, I always have a throw-up bag at my disposal.
Right now, I wish Rose's father-in-law was here with that little what's it called, a gun?
The hell am I watching? It's exactly what any normal person would say, but folks, this isn't a normal situation. We're literally in the second year of this pandemic. Oh, and speaking of normal, Kylie Jenner's shower has been getting a lot of attention on Twitter.
Why is nobody talking about how Kylie Jenner's shower is? The water pressure and the size of the shower head. Someone get that gal a plumber pronto.
Hey, come on. Leave Kylie Jenner's shower alone. Maybe she doesn't like water pressure. Have you thought about that?
The plumbers after they installed a shower with sucky water pressure in Kylie Jenner's mansion.
If those plumbers actually pranked Kylie Jenner like that, they better get ready to get sued. You don't spend $35 million on a mansion so you can have bad water pressure.
Kylie Jenner is a billionaire and her water pressure looks like this. How?
I mean, maybe, just maybe, there's a itty-bitty little chance that Kylie Jenner didn't open the water all the way, but I'm not gonna jump to conclusions like everybody who's reacting to this story. Oh, and speaking of reacting, remember Fitz, the Minecraft streamer who was recently called out for saying a bunch of edgy stuff? Well, it sounds like he's got more to say.
I hope we all live in a world someday where no one can say anything at all.
Well, that is such a wonderful sentiment, folks. I don't know about you, but I would absolutely love to live in silence. In fact, the quiet place is literally heaven to me.
A lot of people who glance at my content don't realize that I'm actually mad progressive and loving. I'm just f***ing around and trying to make jokes. You can stay pressed if you like, but I'm probably already on your side.
Well, that got weirdly defensive. It's almost like Fitz is trying to convince us that he's something that everybody is concluding that he is because of all the weird stuff he says. And I feel for Fitz in this one because it is so incredibly unfair that the freedom to say whatever you want doesn't come without the freedom of consequence. And speaking of consequences, Olivia Jade is getting ready to make a comeback.
I genuinely just have the biggest smile on my face while editing. I'm starting to remember why I did this whole thing at 14. Brings genuine joy.
Well, good for Olivia for coming back to YouTube. It might just take a minute for her to get used to the brand new demonetization standards because literally everything on YouTube is getting demonetized nowadays. It's almost like they don't want content on the website anymore. I mean, even Tommy Innit, a 16-year-old Minecrafter, recently had a video of his age restricted, meaning that he can't even watch his own video. What an amazing website.
I'm very excited for this new chapter, and also a little mind blown. You guys haven't seen a vlog of me since I was 19.
Well, I'm looking forward to the day where Olivia explains to everyone why she took those rowing photos to get to USC and then pretended like she didn't know what the hell was happening. Should be an interesting video. Just like Britney Spears' sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, had a very interesting perspective about Elon Musk's Tesla.
I know that there's such bigger things to worry about in the world right now, but somebody's got to let Elon Musk know that the Tesla is a secret cat killer, and it's a problem that we've really got to fix.
You know, folks, you can tell how serious the situation is for Jamie Lynn Spears because she decided to use a purple hair filter to make this announcement.
We have now lost, I don't even want to tell you how many cats, because they don't hear the Tesla crank and unfortunate things happen, and it's really devastating and tragic for everyone involved.
Folks, this sounds absolutely plausible right now. Blame Elon Musk first before doing absolutely anything to save these cats. Because in the words of the great George W. Bush,
you got a problem, blame somebody else.
Remember when we thought that this guy was the worst president ever? Things have changed.
So, since the Tesla is so quiet, maybe he could like make one of those noises that like bother cat or animal ears when it cranks up, so that way they know something's happening and they aren't caught off guard and things don't end in a very tragic way.
Now, folks, that is actually a pretty good recommendation that Jamie Lynn Spears is giving Elon Musk. I'm just wondering, how many cats does she have to lose until she decides to do something herself? I know I keep repeating myself, folks, but seriously, one cat's too much, and it sounds like she's lost many.
So, you know, Elon Musk, let's figure this out. I mean, you owe me a couple cats.
That is a very good point, Jamie Lynn Spears. You know, we should all start collecting what Elon Musk owes us. For example, he owes me about $500 million that I loaned him a few weeks ago. So, better pay up, Elon.
And yes, I'm fully aware that there's some user error involved in this, but I'm just saying, you know, collaborate to save some cats' lives.
You see, folks, Jamie Lynn admits that there may be user error on her part, but it's far too difficult for her to change her behavior, and it's much too easy for her to blame Elon. So blaming Elon it is, and in honor of that, a palate cleanser.
Being carried around in a pillowcase. So now...
Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. If we like, we'll be another person who blames Elon Musk for their problems. Tell me in the comments down below what do you think about it. Check out these videos right here. They're good too. Make sure to wash your hands, not touch your face, and stay away from stupid people. Have an amazing day, defenders. I love all of you. Peace.